Back when I was a little done, my family and I went to Canada to visit some of my cousins, and it was really cool because it felt like the whole country was celebrating my birthday, July 1st. But it turns out July 1st is Canada's birthday, or their national day. I'm still not really sure what the fuck it is, but I'm American, and I don't have to learn that shit. But it's called Canada Day, and I always thought it was really cool to share my day with an entire country. But I gotta tell you, Canada, I think I'm gonna be celebrating my birthday without you this year because what the fuck is going on up there? Canada, you're supposed to be our friendly neighbor. You're supposed to be the good cop to the US's bad cop. But it turns out there are no good cops. Damn, that metaphor is really fucking good. It's like every day they're finding more bodies of indigenous children in unmarked graves near these former residential schools. They just found another 182 people in unmarked graves near a school in British Columbia. This comes like a week after they found 215 children in a fucking mass burial site at a different school in British Columbia. And that was a week after they found 751 people near a school in Saskatchewan. What the fuck, Canada? Original reports said there might be up to 4,000 kids in unmarked graves near these fucking schools. Now reports are saying there might be up to 30,000. That means 1 out of every 5 kids sent to these schools never made it home. So what the fuck was going on in Canada? Well, after stealing the natives' lands, they stole their children and destroyed their culture and heritage. The Canadian government kidnapped their kids and forced them into these residential schools, which were mostly run by the Catholic Church. And if you know anything about the Catholic Church and children, you know that nothing good can happen. But they're residential schools. It sounds so wholesome. They're giving them a residence and they're learning something. Yeah, no. They were forced to unlearn everything they knew about the world and themselves to effectively erase their identity. The goal was to kill the Indian in the child, to civilize them by removing them from their tribal environment. Yeah, so they can become civilized people, like the ones kidnapping kids. This is what civilized genocide looks like. Genocide for the natives' own good. Canada sent over 150,000 indigenous children to these concentration camps, where they lived in these cramped, filthy rooms and faced constant abuse. Thousands died, and entire cultures and traditions and languages and names were exterminated. Canada used these horrific schools for over 100 years. Most closed in the 1970s, but the last one actually closed in 1996. That's only 25 years ago. God damn, Canada, you're making the US look good. Shit, all we did was steal the natives' lands and then force them onto smaller, shittier lands. Okay, yeah, we also kidnapped like 100,000 indigenous children and forced them into these schools, but we stopped that in the 1960s. No wonder we get along so well. Canada, the Great White North. That nickname makes so much more sense now. You know what, Canada? I'm taking my day back. Happy birthday to me, and fuck you. Sorry, not sorry.